liberals have found themselves in a dysfunctional relationship with the future. I think we have lost most of the people who are the big futuristic influencers, your Elon Musks, your Mark Andreessens. And it's not exactly that I want them back at the moment. I have some disagreements, it turns out, with them. But that question of what is your relationship to technology? What is your relationship to what is coming? Is it fundamentally optimistic? Are you telling people a story where they can imagine a life that is better for them in the future, rather than a life that is built around different kinds of sacrifices? I think there's a pretty profound difference. It is a transformation of American liberalism from, say, Obama to more or less the present. The critique of Obamaism, as you know better than most, was it was teleological, right? The arc of history bends towards justice. It was relentlessly optimistic. So, the audacity of hope, right? All of it is about looking to a future that you, on a very fundamental level, believe is going to be profoundly better, morally better, economically better than the past. I think that liberalism in the years since got into a rhetoric of sacrifice. Moral sacrifice because we are a nation built on sin and on stain, but also environmental and material sacrifice because climate change is a disaster, deforestation is a disaster, biodiversity is a disaster. It wasn't always said explicitly, but I think liberalism had stopped having a theory of technology because it didn't like the technologists anymore. It was quite consumed with arguments, understandably so, about the deep injustices of the past. And I'm not saying they were not true or there, but it was a tough politics. I say all that because one of the things we're trying to do with Abundance, and it's why we started with this little sci-fi vignette for a couple pages, is try to say that you win in politics when your vision of the future is both more exciting and more credible than the other people's vision of the future. And I think it's been a while since Democrats have offered that kind of future forwardness. I think if you look at Bill Clinton, he represented the future very much against H.W. Bush and Bob Dole, certainly. I think if you look at Obama, he represented the future against John McCain and then Mitt Romney, who sort of stepped out of the 1950s. And since that, it's been a little harder. I think you got to win the future back.